Hey everyone, you need some help with your follow-up? I have just the thing. I'm interviewing Gayle. You know Gayle, the send out card queen. She's going to give you tips and strategies to help you reconnect with your database, follow up with your database, and simple action plans to stay at top of mind. All right. Hey everyone, I have a special guest for you today, Gayle Zientek. You may know her as the send out card queen. Now, she's a broker owner of Network Team Home Realty. Realtor since 2004, so she knows her stuff. 100% referral-based business that she set up since 2011. Woo! Man, that must be some easy business right there, dealing with referrals that people that know you, like you, and trust you. Also, 2017 Realtor of the Year, Greater Kalamazoo Association of Realtors. That's a mouthful. Wow, congratulations, Gayle. Master Relationship Marketing Trainer. Woo! Executive distributor with send out cards, Eagle Nest member multiple times, 2014, 2015 send out cards Circle of Excellence Award winner. And last but not least, 2016 send out cards distributor of the year nominee. I welcome Gayle Zientek.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today.
Well, hey, Miss Gayle. Hey, you know, I see you everywhere sharing your lovely cards. Tell us about send out cards and how real estate agents can use send out cards to help them grow their business and help their clients, their family, and everybody with the sensation of receiving the actual card instead of the email.
Well, William, so a little bit of back history. My husband and I have been realtors since 2004 and 2006. I'm the broker owner of our small little company here in Portage, Michigan. We've had a 100% referral-based business for the last 5 years. We close about 50 homes a year by referral. In 2017, today is October 29th, 2017, and we've received 140 referrals so far this year. Closed 40. We just closed our 40th deal. We've got 7 more that are pending. More actually the fourth quarter of the year, and we have more listings that are coming on. We've got lots of activity. And The reason why I tell you this is because we don't spend a ton of money on marketing strategies. We really just spend a lot of time and effort, and the money that we have using send out cards to reach
building relationships,
to build relationships, to touch the people that are important to us, because we found that if you treat the people in your life that already know you, like you, trust you, they know where to find you, they will bring business to you, and they will refer everybody they know to you as well. So we've been able to implement that strategy, well, we have for the last 10 years, and it's really been the mindset for us of where we're at today in our business. And I'm going to show you some examples of how you can use send out cards, just give you the ideas behind it. There's some things that we can automate that make it easy, because I know that's a lot of agents will say, I just don't have time to add one more thing to my plate. But on the other hand of that, you don't have time to not be intentional and not be relational with the people who matter in your life, because those are the people that are going to come back to you over and over and over. How much money have you left on the table because you haven't followed up after a sale? Right?
Right.
So I'm going to show you a way. I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to actually go into my send out card account so you can see what I do, how I do it, and hopefully learn some things and maybe be inspired to want to do something like this as well. So let me set this up where I can
And another point I would like to make too is the National Association of Realtors. They did a study, and they said that when you nurture a client that you already have that know you, like you, and trust you, is way more affordable than going out and recurring or generating a new client. So you're doing this with a low investment, you know. So I don't see the downfall with that.
Nope, there is no downfall. So let me go ahead and share my screen. This is my Send Out Cards account, and I'm going to go into finding a contact. Well, let's go take a look at the contact manager or the campaign manager for a minute.
Okay.
Because I want to share with you some ideas about sending campaigns, creating and sending campaigns.
That's a lot of campaigns.
We're right now into the time of the year where you've got Halloween, you've got Thanksgiving, you've got Christmas, and you've got New Year's. You've got 4 major holidays that
the critical fourth quarter
that we recognize in America, and that, you know, that's not to downplay the Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, and all the other holidays for all the other origins of people. If you've got clients that I've seen a lot of Diwali, and I don't even know if I'm saying that right, from the Indian community. And if you create cards and you can send that and you can celebrate what other people are celebrating in their life, it makes a huge, big.
That's a deeper connection when you're letting them know that you appreciate whatever their faith is or what their beliefs in, and you know, hey, you know, you're sharing with them. So that's a deeper connection, I believe.
So what I'm going to show you, I have a 3-card right here, the 2017 3-card holiday campaign. And what I've done is
Not to date the video.
Well, no, because right now we're in the 4th quarter, and I want people to know, and I'll share it. There's like here, I've got this campaign that goes out, a card that goes out for New Year's. So January 4th, February 1st, March. Now, 10th.
Can they see that when you're sharing your screen?
No, I think they can see in the picture of us up there.
Oh, okay.
So do you see our pictures, William?
Yeah, I see, but I'm not sure in the recording they'll see.
Okay, but just for visual. So June 10th, October 20th, and December 5th. That's okay. A campaign that gets sent today that's going to touch people throughout the year. That's what this holiday campaign is going to do. And I'm going to show you how I can take this campaign, 3 cards, one that goes out on November 15th, the next one goes out on 12/9 for the holidays, and for Christmas, and the next one goes out on 12/28 for New Year's. So if I go up here to my contact manager, and I'm just going to go to find a contact.
I'm taking notes if people see me looking away.
And so here's my contact manager. I'm going to clear my group selection. I'm going to go to my BNI members. These are the people that we network with on a weekly basis. I'm not going to include spouse and children. I'm just going to pull up the main contact, and I'm going to click Find Contact. It's going to show me 40 people. I'm going to go up here, and I'm going to click on Campaigns. I'm going to go here to the 3-card holiday campaign, and I'm going to click Send Campaign to Check. All 40 people are checked. It's going to calculate. Sending this campaign is 360 points. So each card has a point value. There's 3 cards that are going to go out. So that's 9 points times 40 is 360. $58.80 in postage. Just like when you send a card in the mail, 49 cents. It's like they're putting the stamp on it for me. I click Continue. I've just sent 4 times 3? I just sent 120 cards, William. And if I had
in 15 seconds.
In 15 seconds. and that's the beauty of that. So now I can go, let's go up to my campaign manager, and look, I can look at View Unfulfilled Campaigns. Look at all the campaigns, all the cards that are scheduled to go out. I don't have to do anything else.
You just shot that out in 15 seconds.
I just sent 120 cards in 15 seconds.
Now you just made a very important point right here, because with real estate, you know, time fly by real quick, and you know, we're not really big on time management. So if you can't budget 15 seconds in your schedule, let's say 30 seconds, because you have to log in and set these campaigns, then you have a problem. But this is designed for simplicity.
Yeah. And we're going to talk about some card stories that I think will blow people away. And, you know, I've enjoyed talking to you, William, this morning as we've been setting this up. And I'm like,
before the sun comes up on my end.
So let's be clear. It's 10:43 a.m. in Portage, Michigan, and it's
7:45 out here. But hey, when you tell me you have a certain time, I'm running. So okay. Hey, we appreciate you.
So let's highlight just a couple more campaigns, and then we'll move on to individual cards, because where the campaigns are quick and it gets things done. The individual cards that you send that are personal will have a lasting impact, and I want to share that. But here's an 8-touch campaign. So I designed this for really for realtors, because it comes with a fallback card as well as a spring ahead postcard. Then it has a card that goes out in May, one at Christmas, Thanksgiving. Here's New Year's, but the two that go out with gifts. Now, I don't know about you, but here in Michigan, March 17th, St. Patty's Day, it's a pretty big day, because we've been cooped up all winter, and you know, March is finally the springtime. But anyway,
y'all get to go out the house.
I picked this fun what is it called? March 17th, St. Patty's Day card. And I put a $10 Starbucks card in here. And inside the card, it just says something simple like, you know, happy St. Patty's Day. I thought maybe you'd enjoy an Irish coffee. You know, just something that has to go with Irish and Starbucks and coffee. But it's something that becomes memorable. And the other one is the 4th of July card. So if I click at it, I'll just show you what's inside. And it comes with a box of 2 dozen cookies. And
okay.
So how many people get cards and cookies from their realtor on 4th of July, right? So I just thought that this would be kind of a fun one. And it just says, happy 4th of July. Hope you have a picnic to go to. Perhaps you can bring some cookies. Celebrate freedom. And then, of course, there would be a signature. So if I want to sign my card, I just simply go to the signatures, put in Steve and Gayle, and our signatures. That's another cool thing about this service is our signatures are automatically, well, with the different packages, but your signatures can be added to the card to make them very personal.
I use the system signature because mine is chicken scratch.
You're not alone.
It's all nice and pretty.
Right. Okay, so that's that campaign. And if you saw the cost, I'm going to go back and I'm going to leave here and I'm going to go back to show you. Sending this campaign, it's an 8-touch Sphere of Influence campaign. The total campaign, including the gift card, the cookies, the postage, the shipping and handling, is about $52 per person. So take your top 10 people and send them this kind of a touch over the year, or your 20, or your 40, or your 100. And I guarantee you that you'll remain top of mind, because what we're going to also talk about is the custom branding part of what goes on the back of your cards, keeping your cards very personal to the recipient and branding who you are on the back of the card. So
people love the way I did the back of my card. I don't know if you saw it, but
we're going to see it when we go into your account. So, and then the last one I want to share with you is, this is my 3-card campaign that goes out at closing. Now, my husband and I do something a little different. We donate a bike to Toys for Tots for every closing we have. So we've implemented that.
Oh, that's great.
Into the card. So this is a 3-panel card that we send. It's a thank you card. It's got pictures of them buying the house, and then it's got pictures of us at our bike donation.
Okay.
And then the branding's on the back. We have a picture of us in front of our sign out front with our grandchildren. That was taken last year. And it just says, thank you for your business. We appreciate the faith and trust you placed in us to sell your home and purchase your new home on Woodland. This is an actual card to a couple who they listed and sold one home and they bought one. So it was 2 transactions. Because of your belief and faith, belief and trust in us, we will donate 2 bikes in your honor this year to Toys for Tots. Thank you for choosing to work with us. And again, it's a message. It's our signature. This goes out with a 4-pack of brownies immediately. And then, so here's the difference in size. See the difference in size of this card? This is the anniversary card that goes.
Is that 8.5 by 11 or what?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And it costs less than $7 to send this big card that's personalized with their pictures.
Ooh, opens up.
And again, it just says, we hope the first year in your new home was filled with happy days and perfect moments. Thank you for allowing us to be a small part of your journey. Happy anniversary. Again, on the back is where we custom brand who we are. This goes out with a 2-pack of brownies. So on the anniversary of their home, they're receiving a package in the mail with a special personalized card and the 2-pack of brownies. So
you know what, Gayle? You know what, Gayle? That is just so unbelievable. And you said this is not just one transaction. This is like 2 transactions, correct?
Yes. So my goal is to work with 25 people a year that are going to buy and sell. That's 50 transactions. I really don't want to. I have 9 grandchildren, William. I love my family.
Right.
They are why I do what I do. And 4 of those grandchildren live in Phoenix, and I don't get to see them very often. So I'd much rather kind of scale down the business I do by referral so that I can, also implement the opportunities to see my grandchildren on a more abundant basis.
And when you do that, you now, have to go through prospecting in like the way general real estate agents have to go through and deal with crazy, insane people. And then another thing too is, because I want people to get it, when you deal with your past clients and you always stay top of mind, look at the big picture. My father always told me, if you have a good relationship with somebody, the money will take care of itself. Never look at the short game, look at the long game. So if you're staying top of mind with these people, you're checking them on Facebook, you're giving them comments, hey, congratulations, send them a thank you card. You know what you're doing? You're staying top of mind, but you're looking far as the referrals are, you're getting, how can I say this? It's the life of the client, so you're not just getting one deal, you're getting multiple deals, either through them or them referring you to somebody else. The life of the financial client is more, if I'm saying it correctly.
Yeah, you're right. Your father's a wise man, and the fact that he's told you that you help enough people get what they want in life, and your life is taken care of. That statement has proven so true. When you get the focus off of yourself,
right?
Leave the ego at the door, and you help enough people get what they want in life. You can't keep it from yourself. And so, one of the main
that's so true.
One of the main philosophies of Send Out Cards is bringing the human race together. There's a 2-fold mission: help millions of people reach out in kindness, and creating financial freedom for those. Because I'm here as a distributor with Send Out Cards. I'm an executive distributor. You, William, you and I connected, and you joined Send Out Cards, so you are also a distributor.
And you're my sponsor.
And I'm your sponsor. And look, you're in California, I'm in Michigan. You know, that's the beauty of what this system is. And everybody knows a few people who know a few people who know a few people that could use Send Out Cards, just if nothing else, just to spread a little happiness and kindness.
Right,
you know,
exactly.
when you go to the store, and I haven't done this in over 10 years, I've not bought a greeting card from the store, but I have gone in and I've flipped them over and I've looked at the pricing of them, and I'm like, there's $2 for like kind of a chintzy little card, up to like $8 for something that's a little embossed and has the flowery message. But I'm here to tell you that if you put a picture on a card,
right,
with 1,000 words, and it's priceless.
Their picture.
It's their picture. It's priceless for what you can. So I'm going to share my screen again, William, and I'm now in your account.
Uh-oh.
and we're gonna have a little fun, and you're gonna share some stories with what you've been able to do since you've been using Send Out Cards. So I have to tell you all that are watching this, when William gave me his login and password, it's like, ooh, it's like unwrapping a Christmas present. I get to go and see what other people are doing. But what you're looking at here on the screen is the card catalog. Now, Send Out Cards has thousands of pre-designed cards to choose from. You don't have to be all creative and think that you don't know what to say or do, because Send Out Cards has those prepared. And all
now, do they still have that? Excuse me, Dale. It's been a while since I've been using Send Out Cards, but I know they had like a special group where you can share cards. Do they still have that, or has that expanded? Or
I think pretty much that has expired. There used to be a place where people would share their campaigns.
Oh, okay.
And I haven't been in that site. I may be speaking out of turn, but I don't know of that being available anymore.
Oh, okay.
But
it had some good stuff on there.
They did. And you know what? It's just from people who have utilized the service to create some ideas. And there's plenty of groups out there that are sharing groups. They're, you know, I have one that's called Realtors Business by Referral with Send Out Cards. It's on Facebook. There's like, I don't know, 6,500 members.
I'll put the link in the description.
It's a closed group because
okay.
It's not, well, and people are, I invite all customers and all distributors to join that group to learn how specifically realtors are using Send Out Cards in their business. So but I don't let, it's all about, I'm just going to tell you, it's about Send Out Cards. It's not about a place for you to share your listings or share your other opportunities that you can offer people. It's really for you to learn how to use a service that's going to benefit you in the long run. So,
right,
William, we're going to look at some of your cards, and I'm going to go here to the Picture Plus cards.
Oh, okay.
I was looking, and some of them have been duplicated, but we're going to start here with this first one, which is a little elf card. And I'm going to go ahead and pull this up, and you're going to explain to me the story behind this card. So let's go to the front first, because it'll.
Oh, that's how you open it up.
Yeah, you just click like you're going to create a card.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it's loading. So let's go to the front and kind of set up the story behind what this card is.
Well, people might know Derek Lipsky. He's the king of expired listings. So he was coaching me and training me. And so I just wanted to send him a thank you letter. And, you know, every holiday season, he's always doing these pictures with mimes, different places in his office or at his house. So I saw this card, I customized it. I pulled some stuff off of his website, and there you go. All
right. So front of the card, it's just a template. It's a holiday template. Drag and drop a picture. I love it. Elves are doing yoga. And then the personalization of your message on the inside. Great.
Right.
Great card. And you notice that William put pictures of Derek in there, right? Did you see a picture of William in that card?
Nope.
But I bet you're on the back of that card.
Yep.
And we're going to get to the custom branding in just a second. This is a cool card. This is a wedding card. So as this loads, I'm going to click on the front, and you're going to kind of set this up and tell me about this card that you sent.
That's my boy, Richard. He's a fellow agent. Him and his wife got married, and so I went. They sent me a video of the wedding, or they shared it on Facebook, and I love Snag It. I watched the video and clip different parts of the video, and I just tagged it, and I just made them like a little story of their wedding, and they was like, "How you get these pictures? We don't have them." I was like, "Hey, I have Snag It." So it's like a beginning timeline,
right,
so to speak.
I'm going to pause right here and just let people soak this in a second. You received a video, you snagged moments through that, which are pictures that they don't have. You put it on a card with your beautiful message, and then you sent this to them through the mail, a 3-panel card with pictures that they didn't even have. And this becomes a keepsake.
And I put those little bubbles in there.
Right. So will they ever throw this card away?
No. They just had their anniversary. And I talked to them. He's like, "Hey, man, we still have that card." I was like, "You need another one? I could just resend you another one."
All right. So I'm just going to let people know. So this is a card they never throw away. They still have a year later. And this card cost you $1.56.
If that.
$1.56 to send a card plus postage to someone that they're going to keep forever. You can't go to a store and buy a card for $1.56. It's going to have any kind of shelf life like this has, unless people just hoard stuff and they just put things in a pile.
And as you can see, it opens up. It's like 3 parts to it. So it's bigger than a normal card as well.
All right. And then you had a little revival at church.
Yeah, that's my church.
So it says
on 103rd and Grape right here in Watts, California.
Okay, so I'm going to bring this card up, and you're going to, again, set this up and tell me what made you want to create and send this card, and who was the receiver of the card, and how did it make them feel receiving it?
It's my church Lighthouse Community Outreach, and I sent it to my pastor, and I just wanted to say thank you for taking the time, always to help the congregation, help the community. We pass out food in the community. We do different things, and I just wanted to show my appreciation.
Awesome. And did this make an impact on your pastor?
Oh yes, definitely. She loved it. And then also too, on the other side of the card, it was right there. I did a little touch base on people that we lost during the years. That was our family members. Our original pastor from Bynum in the middle, Kara Bynum, she got shot right in front of the church. And her husband, Kevin, he passed away, and her mother and her sister on the bottom. And, we're just a tight family. I've been going to that church ever since 82. The first time I ever saw like miracles of you laying hands on people and actually healing them, and I just wanted to say thank you.
Very, very cool. And okay, so I'm hoping people, as they're hearing your stories, can get the real impact of what send out cards is. You know, it's not just marketing. This is the best marketing tool on the planet, and it's not marketing.
Without marketing.
Without marketing. And it's less expensive than most anything else that is out there. It's effective. And how do you measure a marketing strategy? By ROI. So let's talk about ROI for a second. I probably spend $10,000 a year. Now, remember, I'm doing this for 10 years.
Right.
So I might spend $10,000 a year marketing, quote unquote, with my send out cards account. I'm celebrating people. I'm sending them cards and gifts and reaching out in kindness and touching people on a daily, weekly, monthly, yearly basis. That's returning 50 closed transactions a year to us.
Right.
Which exceeds over, well, let's just say an average transaction is 5,000. 50 times 5 is what? 250,000. If it's a 3% deal, our price point's a little higher than that, but that's just to give you an idea of what the ROI is on building relationships.
Right.
Okay. So this is a card. I said, William, tell me about this card. And so we're going to look at this card, and then you're going to tell us about a little story behind how this card came to be.
Well, that I don't remember it's my wife's cousin, the young lady, and that's my boy Les, and they got engaged. So I was like, went to their Facebook page and just pulled pictures, and that's him at our wedding. And you can see on the bottom, I left a note. You know, it's like he caught my garter, my wife's garter, and I got it back from at the end of the wedding. But they loved it. You know, they was on vacation at the time. When they got back, they saw it. He called me right away. It's like, oh man, I just love your card. Thank you so much. You know, and they're doing good.
They're doing good. So this is what you can do, you guys. Creating a card. There's templates to choose from, whether they're a postcard. So I'm gonna go over points a little bit. A postcard is 1 point. So if you're on a subscription with Send Out Cards, that's 39 cents plus postage. And this is kind of what it looks like. It's just a regular postcard. You can do it vertical, horizontal.
High gloss, front and back.
There's a greeting card. That's horizontal, vertical. That's a card that you create. Like my friend Carrie Tishhouse. I'm going to take this off. So people, you have a visual now. So I'm going to stop the share so you can see a little bit bigger.
We show those cards just in case they weren't able to see them earlier.
So this is a postcard. This is a follow-up after our client event. We have a pumpkin fest. We take pictures. And this was just a follow-up postcard. 39 cents, 1 point, goes out 35 cents postage, sent. This is an idea of a 2-panel card. So this is my friend Carrie and her husband Steve Tishhouse. They're electrical contractors. They use Send Out Cards.
Now, is that like an animation of them, or that's just a template from the store?
No, they actually hired a friend in our networking group to do a character drawing, and so
that's great.
And now they've implemented it in their marketing for the holidays. And again, just a personal message.
Do you see that, everybody? You're getting tips, you know, on how you can make yourself different from anybody else in the real estate community in your market.
So this, all right.
You got a lot of them.
I kind of disorganized myself when I grabbed a bunch of pictures.
We see a lot of send out cards in the back.
That's my wall up there. My special cards go up.
Some of the VIPs.
They're just, you know, special cards that people have sent to me that I need to display. And my one of my distributors got that rack, and it's got little clips, so I can.
I'm going to start putting up some send out cards right here.
You should. You should. Okay, I found them. Here they are. So here's it's Halloween this week, and I was going through my old Halloween cards, and check this out. These are my grandchildren. That's McKenna and Cohen, and they're now 15, 11. And I think this was back when they were like 7 and 3 or 7 and 4. I don't remember, but it's kind of cool. Look, there's my daughter with my grandson.
Oh, that's nice.
Happy Halloween card. There's me and my girl Kenna. And so
drag and drop.
This is what you get to send to your clients. Like, okay, it's Halloween. All right, I'm going to date this video again, William. It's Halloween this week. And what are people going to do on social media?
They're going to be doing Halloween stuff.
They're going to be posting pictures of their children in Halloween costumes.
Right.
And those are your clients. Those are your clients that are going to be dressed up, and your clients are posting the pictures. How easy is it for you to take those pictures and put them on the front of a card? And so it looks like, you know, Charlotte and Johnny had an amazing time on Halloween. I love seeing pictures. Thank you for sharing them on Facebook. And you send that to them and you date it. See, I told William, I said, I didn't date this card.
Right.
I date all my cards now. Today's October 29th, 2017.
And I want everybody to look at the long game. Like when you was in my system, can you go back in my system?
I can. Let me share. I'm in your system. What do you want me to go to?
And go down to the people with the soul signs.
Okay. Let me get out of there. Right here?
Yes. This is the Means family. And so click the first one. All right. So this is the Means family, and they had a property in LA. And so as you can see, Mrs. Means is she's expecting. And when I sold her house, so we sold this one, and I helped them buy another house. And so a few days after we sold this one, she had a baby. And so if you go to the next one, that's their new house. And so we sold the one in LA for like around about I think like 195,000. Bought this one in Rialto for 185,000. 4 bedrooms, 3 bath. I think it's like 2,300 square feet. But what I did was I took pictures when they moved in. I said, hey, on your anniversary, I have a surprise for you. So if you check the next picture, you know, that's them with the little kids. And when I sent the card a year later, they could see how big their kids have grown, and the little one, the little baby, and they just loved it. So, you know, that's you think of this stuff when you close a deal, take pictures and put it in, you know, have a client file, and or you can just set up the card and have it go out the week before their anniversary and have it in your contact management system to give a call.
Because when you look at this, let's just go to add a new contact. You have the ability to add their names, their company email address, phone numbers. You can add birthdays, and send out cards will remind you 2 weeks prior to the birthdays.
No, I didn't know that. That's something.
You can add anniversary dates. So
we're getting the education here.
Let's say they closed on 10. 2917. I'm just gonna show you. So let's just, I'll make a fictitious person in here.
Mr. Seller and Mrs. Seller.
So no, you're gonna have me in there because you need to send me a card sometime.
Okay, yeah, put you in there.
And 801 East Center. Portage, Michigan 49002. And then William, if you ever need to call me.
Okay.
I think you know my number. But let's just say, okay, and my birthday happens to be April 4th, and I'm not going to tell you the year I was born.
You're not a day over 21.
Well, I have a 39-year-old son, so that'll give you.
He's adopted.
He's adopted. Okay, so I can also add a spouse name. I can add children.
The king of send out cards. Where he at? He's still asleep.
Actually, he's at home building a bathroom in my cottage at the lake.
Oh, okay. Congratulations.
Thank you. So here, William, you have Christmas cards, Inglewood Farm, Z Buyer, Own Free and Clear. So you have groups in here. So we're gonna just say now, if William wants to send me a card, let's say we're gonna go back over here.
Why don't you send yourself a card so we can see how it works?
Okay, so happy birthday. Happy birthday. I like this, to your house. So that's kind of a cool thing. And then we're gonna go 2-panel card. The king is trying to call me right now.
Uh-oh.
We're going to go to the 2-panel card. And
oh, and that was one of my clients as well.
So here's an idea. We'll just say, we're going to continue to send this. We're going to pretend that you put my house in there and you've got my name. And okay, here's the different backs. We're talking about custom branding. So here's William's brand for the back of the cards that he has. Okay.
I normally use the second one. Yeah, that one. No, yeah, that one. Yeah.
All right, so now I'm going to go to checkout.
You want to blow it up so people can see?
Can I? You can't see it?
It was like real small.
It was, oh, well, yeah. When you look at the cart, it is real small, the back of the card, but you'll see that's the card, the back of the card. It's 3 points. You're going to go to checkout. You can actually add gifts. William's already got his return address set. We got to go to next step.
And you see how I got my logo in there? Your family realtor for life.
Mm-hmm. Return address. Let's go back. Your family realtor for life. Next step. Now we're going to search. So I'm just going to type in Gayle. And there I am. Click on it. Select recipient.
See how easy that is?
I'm going to go to the next step, and this is where I can set it up. So immediate, birthday, anniversary, or specific date. If I'm going to click anniversary, I'm going to click confirm and go to payment.
That is so cool. I didn't even know this. I didn't even know that.
You got to hang around me more often, William. Send card, and that's it. Now, we're going to go to main menu. And I'm going to go over here to, no, not that, because it's not a campaign. We're going to go to card history.
Okay.
See where it says all scheduled cards?
Mm-hmm.
I can search by date. I can go back or forward, but I'm going to go to all scheduled cards and check it out. It's scheduled. It was sent. It's scheduled to go out October 20th. That's right. It's not my birthday. It was my house, which was 10/29. So it's going to go out October 20th, 2018, which is a whole year from now.
That is so cool.
But here's the thing. If you want to go in and edit or view this card anytime between now and October 20th, you have the ability to do so.
Could I give a tip right quick?
Yep.
For me, watching Gayle in her mastery, you remember the beginning of the program when she just set up 50 campaigns or 25 campaigns to set the mail off for different dates? You can go back before they go out and always edit, or if something comes up, you can update the card before they sent out. Is that correct, Gayle?
That's right. You can edit the card. So yes, if I was in my account and I wanted to go and change anything about I'll give you a real life example. One of our BNI members is going through some major health concerns right now. I might want to say something very personal to that person. So I would go to that card and for Thanksgiving, and I would edit that card, and I would make it much more personal to this person versus the message that's generated to go out to everybody else.
Okay.
And you can do that with any number of people. Maybe there's 5 people out of the 40 I want to personalize more. I can go in and edit those cards as I need to prior to them being sent. But they're going to be they're sitting in my account ready to be sent out. Send out cards is going to pull them on the dates that I've chosen for those cards to go out.
Oh, okay. That's just miraculous. Now, can you show them the back of the card, like how it looks? So
here's the branding. We'll go to, so when you have an account and you purchased a package, it comes with the branding. You can go to Custom Brand Manager, and we're gonna just check out this a little more.
There we go.
Personal. We'll preview it so you can see it.
Yeah. So I just put my past clients and just put get sold now, and people like that. It shows that you're selling. You're right.
You're showing relevance.
And you don't have to put it inside the card. You don't have to put your face all over everything. You just celebrate them and their life, and just put this in the back. And then also too on the bottom, if they're interested in the send out cards, there's the link.
There you go. And when they go to that link, they're going to be able to send a free card.
Exactly.
So they
can get the feel of it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So I want to look at your other one because I want to see how it looks too. So if we want to look at this one, and you can have up to 10 custom brands for the back of your cards going at any one time.
Oh, okay.
So
for like different campaigns or different things or.
Okay, I'll sign up. I think everybody should have personal branding as well. So I'll show you an example of mine. So I have one, there's a picture of me with my cup that says "You rock." If I'm celebrating somebody for an achievement, I will send that card. When I
have that back, you mean?
Yes, with that back. So you can see that some are professional, some are lifestyle. This is one of my favorite ones because
some is personal.
Because it shows adventure. It shows the side of adventure. So it inspires people. I'm hoping to go out and be a little bit more adventurous.
There's the king of send out cards.
Here he is. And then I have this one. I have this one because sometimes when I send a sympathy card, I don't want anything else on there except for our names.
Okay.
Because it's sensitive. I'm not going to try to brand.
Like if they're going through like a medical condition or a death in the family or just something stressful, you just want to like, hey, I feel you. I'm praying with your family or just trying to offer condolences.
Right. And then we have, this is one that goes out. And here's the point I want to make. When you get to a point in your business where you don't have to brand yourself, that's really the best place to be. And so this picture, here's me and the king of send out cards. My husband, I've been married well, almost 40 years to this man.
Congratulations.
And thank you.
Look at those two kids.
Look at us. So this is a picture of us at a party with our friends. We're relaxed, we're happy. And so it just says in friendship and celebration, Steve and Gayle. It doesn't say anything about Networking Homes Realty, about housing, about send out cards, about anything. It's just being who we are and celebrating.
And after you get to know them, they know what you do. You know, it's always good to remind them from time to time so you can stay top of mind, but you don't have to beat it down their throat.
Right. And so down here, what you're seeing, these are customized back panels to all the campaigns that I have. So really, you have unlimited custom backs for depending on the campaigns that you have in your system. And
quick question.
Yeah.
So if I'm understanding you right, for each campaign, you have designated a certain back to that campaign.
Yeah.
That's just great.
So if it's, and I'm going to try to find one that will explain that in a much broader sense. Oh, this one right here. This one was the custom back I designed to go on the card that I sent out, the invitation to my husband's 60th birthday party.
Ooh.
So this was information. So celebrating a wonderful husband, father, papa, friend, uncle, cousin, blah, 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 blah. Third, from 1 to 5, RSVP. So this was a custom back. There's Steve with 2 of our granddaughters. This is when we were in Hawaii this year. So these are special pictures. But this was a custom back for a card that was specific for one purpose, and it doesn't take up the 10 that I have going in the back of my custom
your campaigns. Oh, okay.
So that's how that works. You have the ability to be able to create those for your Christmas card. Maybe you're going to have a custom back for the Christmas cards that you send. Let me buzz through here. That's really what I was looking for when I came across that one. Our Pumpkin Fest. And sometimes I'll even design like Brandon Landro. I was helping design a card for him to send. So I will create a custom back to go on that card because I created a campaign for him to be able to send out. And it doesn't take up my custom back. So that's there for Brandon.
That's good.
And then our Pumpkin Fest, when you have like an event and you again want to create an invite, here's pictures that I put on the back, and then the custom branding for that. So it can be utilized many different ways, and
it's just limited to your imagination.
It really is. And so, William, is it a good time now to just kind of go over pricing of what it takes to get started with send out cards?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody's like hooked on send out cards. So
hooked on phonics.
So what is the entry level, how you get started, and give us all that good stuff.
Okay. So there's a preferred customer option, which is $39 a month. And so what that equates to, you can see that it's a point system. 100 points for $39 a month is 39 cents per point. There's no commitment. You can cancel anytime. It comes with the basic storage, and it allows you to send 33 cards a month plus postage. You can also do a pay-as-you-go option, which you can see if you do the pay-as-you-go, your pricing is more expensive depending on the amount of points that you purchase. So right. I always highly recommend getting on a preferred customer subscription account to be able to send at least one card every day. There are also products. So if the customer bundles. So if you have a team and you have several buyer agents and you have a team of at least three or more people, you might want to consider the business bundle. Mm-hmm. I highly recommend the marketing bundle for realtors or business owners, because it comes with, you can see what it says, a first impressions kit, which are 6 customizable campaigns that are already pre-designed in your account. The campaign value pack is a 7-card campaign that you can implement right away to your clients. The MRM training portal is a 2-hour plus module from the founder of Send Out Cards, Cody Bateman, that teaches you the right mindset around building relationships and sending cards.
The fundamentals about send out cards.
Exactly. The 200 bonus points is enough to send 66 cards. You get the expanded storage, sock memory vault, and the custom brand manager that we talked about.
And the handwriting fonts for him.
Handwriting font and your signatures. So you just fill it out, and then it's cool. You're able to add in to all of the cards you send. And so, you know, we've got Steve and Gayle, we've got Grandma and Papa, we've got Mom and Dad, we've got Steve, and we've got Gayle. The personal bundle, if you're on a budget, and I get it, we're running into the holidays, a lot of people are on a budget. Start with the personal bundle, because at $195 you get the custom branding, you get your 4 signatures, and you get 100 bonus points or 33 cards. You can always bump up, pay the difference to get something as it becomes better, you know, more user for you. As you can see in the a la carte menu, you can add the sock memory vault. These are the values. So this is what makes the marketing bundle extremely valuable, because when you look at the first impressions kit is $250. The master relationship marketing portal is $99. Your handwriting font and signatures is $49. The sock memory vault $99, and the unlimited was $199. By purchasing the marketing bundle, you're pretty much going to be set up for life using the service. Now, let's talk about the distributor option, because it's a whopping $50. I mean, if you know a few people that would use this and you would share it, you're going to use it, and you would open your mouth and talk to somebody else about it, whether they're a business owner or the waitress at your local cafe that's looking for an opportunity to generate some extra income, the stay-at-home mom, you know, everybody can benefit from the use of send out cards, and a few people can benefit from wanting to share it with others and get paid. So for $50, a refundable deposit, you can join Send Out Cards as a distributor, and you can share this with others and get paid. Now,
you can help people and make money. Wow, what an original concept.
And I always say, William, I always say there's 3 ways people get send out cards. And one is when they receive a card in the mail, and you've shared stories with me how people that you've sent cards to say, wow, how did you do that? I've got 1,000 customers that I need to send a card like that to. When you send a card and you see how easy it is, and the third way people get send out cards is when they receive a check. And that can mean a check, because that's the twofold mission of Send Out Cards, is helping millions of people reach out in kindness. Number 2, creating a vehicle for financial independence. As a network marketing company, I'm very proud to be a part of Send Out Cards, and I have experienced the ability to share Send Out Cards and get paid, and I've experienced using Send Out Cards and receiving checks. So that's what I'll say about that. That can be that can be added at any time as well, but I highly encourage most realtors, most business owners are entrepreneurial, and if we watch a good movie and we open our mouth and talk about that movie, we don't get paid. We go to a new restaurant, we open our mouth and we talk about the new restaurant. We send people there, but we don't benefit financially. This is truly a system where if you use it and you share it with others, you can benefit financially. And finally, it's just a breakdown of how the points work. 1 point for the postcard, 3 points for a 2-panel card, 4 points for a 3-panel card. And you had some really good examples, William, of a 3-panel card by adding pictures and
Thank you.
making those special. And then again, the big card, which I don't send a ton of big cards, but
I got a big card from you.
You did?
Yeah. I'll probably put it on the screen when I do the editing.
Okay. All right. So that's really how you can get started with send out cards. Choose the bundle that's right for you. Make sure you're on a subscription so you get your cards and your gifts at the lowest pricing. And if you have any questions at all, please reach out to William or myself. You can send me a message through Messenger, and I'd be happy to help you get started in using this service to enhance what you're already doing. You're in relationship with people. You're in communication with people on a daily basis when you're doing your job. This just multiplies the feeling. And I'll close with this, William.
Exponentially.
I'll close with this, and it's a great Maya Angelou quote, and it says, people forget what you said, they'll forget what you did, but people will never, ever forget the way you make them feel. Exactly. So I want to encourage you to utilize send out cards to send those positive, powerful feelings of gratitude, appreciation, and wonder to the people in your life.
And I just like to add, when I was creating those cards, I'm not like a guru with making stuff, but just making the cards, that made me feel better that I'm helping other people. And when you send it out and you talk to them, it's infectious. If you have positive energy and you're expounding on that, you're pushing it towards other people and brightening making their day happy, hey, it really helps out, because we go through a lot of different things every day. Real estate, different other businesses, life happens. But when you get a card that has your face on it, or your kids, your grandkids, and you open it up and it has a nice positive message, it melts your heart. It makes you feel good. And almost every time I send out a send out card, they call me before I call them, and they said thank you. So
that's a pretty good ROI.
Exactly. Well, hey, Gayle, thanks for showing up, showing out. Is there any questions that I should have asked that I should have asked that
no,
you could think of?
I think we covered it. If people have questions, I think the information that we shared, if people have questions, they can reach those questions back to us in the form of an email. And I know that you're going to put our email addresses up there, as well as message me through Facebook. That's fine. I'm a relatable person. It's social media. I'm pretty social on social media. So that's where you're going to find me.
Oh, okay. And if you're interested in send out cards, go to sendoutcards.com/C21 William May. And then that way you can send yourself a custom card for free on me, and just see how it is. Do a test drive without coming out the pocket. If you have any questions or issues or anything, I'll put some links below, so that way you can contact Gayle and myself. I'm still learning the system, but she'll steer you right.
That's right.
All right. Well, hey, everybody. Thank you for coming. And as you know, if you like what you see, leave a comment below and let everyone know that Gayle Send Out Queen Pro. All right.